Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. I hope you've all had a fantastic day and thanks for being here. I appreciate that always for you taking your time to spend a little bit of time with me. I am today sharing a few things. One, if you saw my short from Sunday morning, you will see that I had this dress on in a totally different way. So I thought I'd bring that to show you some color combinations that maybe you haven't considered with green or with this shade of green. It is my favorite shade of green. And just some opportunities to kind of show you how I pull a look together, which pieces I use when, and it always changes. Part of the fashion mix. But I wanted to give you an opportunity to see how this shade of green can work in a variety of different color schemes. Also, I had the opportunity to speak to a group of women. I did show the short for that, so take a look at that, who are transitioning for a variety of reasons into a new career or changing careers just a certain age for whatever the reason that there is a career change. Or one young lady, she's 19 and she is going from college into the workplace into an internship. So she's trying to figure out what she needs to be wearing going into her new position. So that is what the event was about. It also was an opportunity for the guests that attend the workshops to shop. So you'll see a little bit of the setup for that. And they get to take those things with them. So this particular organization provides clothing, shoes, and handbags for women in these spaces. So had the opportunity to share there. And also I attended a women's conference. It was a 2-day weekend event. I went day one, and they started the conference off with a jazz festival. Those of you that are new, I like a variety of genres, and jazz is one of those. So I went to that. There was a food truck. There was a Kona icy truck. I did get one of those, and lots of vendors. There was a lot of jewelry, handbags. There were fascinators, pens, just all kinds of accessory things, all those things that we love here at Angela's Fashion Mix. And I did pick up a piece. I'm adding to my acrylic collection, and I found this in acrylic. You will see it. And that was the only thing I bought. There was also a comedian. The music was by someone who sings a lot of different genres. Jazz, of course, is one of those. So she performed as well. So it was a nice way to spend the afternoon for an outdoor event. So that was nice. And that is what's in this video. So I hope you enjoy it. And for those of you that are coming to Virginia, I absolutely am looking forward to seeing you. And we are tidying up a couple things over the next 2 days. I'll be packing everything up on Wednesday for the decor, and I'm planning to chill a little bit on Thursday and Friday. So that's what the plan is. So we'll manage that as we go through the week. So a busy week coming up, but I am looking forward to the meet and greet, and we will see you all very soon. So let's get into our looks and the rest of the video. For the sake of simple, probably expected, I am not an AKA, but I do love the pink and green combination in a variety of shades. So we've got a little bit of pink here on the heel, coordinating with the bag, and we threw in gold to just kind of have a different option. I could do a fuchsia shoe. As you may know, I don't do a lot of handbag matching, but this gives me an opportunity to pull the gold from the trim on the bag in with the shoe. That is an option. I opted not to have a necklace. I could go bigger on a pin. I can do a brooch, which I have to keep the color combination going. I threw on a little pink ring. Believe it or not, I don't have pink, other than a few pair of pink earrings. I don't have pink jewelry that just throws on day to day. but I've been looking for a while, just have not found what I want. But for the fuchsia with the green, this is another option. Time I opted not to have a belt. I don't wear lots of belts on top of dresses. You may notice that, but I have a look coming up that I will be showcasing a belt. I went with the citrus color for the necklace as well as a coordinating earring. This is a Temu set. I don't believe I worn it together yet, but from Temu. And I decided to go with gold with the jewelry, my new ring. I absolutely love. I think I've worn it 3 times already. And gold accessories. And for the bag, throwing in a little bit of a print because there is green in the bag. It also has some orange, a little bit of a shrimp color, and a little bit of acrylic. Just adding in a little bit of a third color. And this is wood. It's a great way to just add some extra texture. And for my shoes in this one, you have seen these shoes quite a bit this summer. I've had them for several years. I have pulled them in more this year than any year in the past. And they are coming in quite handy in a variety of ways. And again, here with the green, with my accessories, pulling top to bottom, and a little bit of texture for another color combination. And that's my look. We've still got quite a bit of summer left. And for those of you that have 2 colors that you want to pull together, I would say focus on one more than the other. There is a lot of green here, but there is also a lot of orange in my shoes, in my bag, in my flower, and in my earring. But it balances. Again, a little bit of texture with the bag. Lots of texture, and I love the movement of the flower. And my earrings. I wouldn't do an orange bracelet, but just going with a simple gold bangle. Find what works. And if you want to change a bag, and for something a little bit dressier, to just kind of elevate it a little bit, changing the bag, adding in a little bit of print. It tones down the orange, but it also has some greens mixed in, creating what feels like a little bit of texture. And that mutes it a bit different than having all of the orange. So this adds a little bit of extra interest. And with the sheen on the bag, it actually gives a little bit of elevation. So that is also an option, still keeping all of the other accessories. And with fall coming, a perfect combination to bring in a deep, rich fall color with camel. And with a camel bag, I have combined a couple of colors with the green and camel for the bracelet. I have on a brown earring that works, and a brown mix in my pump. So we've got some dark brown in there as well as camel. Another option for the green. And what my angle is mix and match. So you can always wear the same piece. I just typically try not to wear the same piece the same way every single time I wear it. So the next time I wear this, I can have cute stars. Same look, and it's just like a secretary bow. A secretary bow. And you don't have to necessarily wear it here. You just want to jazz it up a little bit. You can sort of change it to the side. I do recommend having scarves in your wardrobe because they are a simple way to just add a little something extra and a lot of versatility in how you wear it. Now with the flower here, we throw that to the back. Just a little tie, a little color, bring something up there. And with that, I might bring in a little bit more color. Same look, and just pull those colors together. Now, if you're really into having a little bit of fun with jewelry, I think jewelry is one of the most fun things you can do. Bring those in play off of the colors here. So it's going to give you a little interest on the bag. Bracelets kind of play all into that for another look. But I also wear just a little something there to add to your pop, somewhere else for the eye to go. So with your black blazer, that just changes and makes you look a little bit more pulled together. What you could also do with flower pad. But it depends on the meeting, it depends on the atmosphere in terms of coloring. What else? It just changes all that. And that just gives you another look. It tells a little bit about what you like. You're not just basic. This is amplified and you get shine a little bit. And he has just fish?
Are you ready for some entertaining from someone special in our community? He is a gospel comedian all the way from
Still setting up.
Good evening, everyone. How y'all doing? All right, all right. It's so good to see y'all. Y'all look so good in your white. I did not know you were white until I looked at your phone book.
I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe found a tip that will help you with your green journey and finding ways to coordinate some other colors in your wardrobe, and maybe take a look back periodically at the video to just see how you can bring in some other colors and prints and jewelry and different things to maybe help accent and pull those colors out to create some new looks. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I always appreciate that, and thank you so very much for being here and sharing some of your day with me. And for those of you that are coming to Virginia, I am looking forward to seeing you very soon. Safe travels, and we will see you in the next video.